Hi, and congratulations on the purchase of your 2018 Frontier SV Premium package. This is a beautiful truck made by Nissan. These have been around for a long time, so you know you're getting a good, reliable truck. We're going to go over the features because I know that we went over a lot when we did the delivery. I just want to make sure that you're comfortable with everything that we have and that you have something to refer back to in case you're not comfortable and just giving a call or texting or email. This way you've always got something that you can look at. So let's go over the features on this, see what we can see, make sure that you're good and comfortable with everything, and again, congratulations on the purchase of your new Frontier. So we're going to start here at the steering wheel. On the right hand side we've got our cruise control, nice and easy to turn on and off. If we look at the dash as I turn it on, you can see it gives you an indicator right down below here to tell you that your cruise is on. Once it's on, you simply hit this button here, down to set it or up to resume. You can also reduce your speed by tapping down a couple times or increase it by tapping up a few times. If you want to cancel your cruise, you can either turn it back off, you can hit cancel, or you can tap the brake. On the left side of your steering wheel, on the bottom here, we've got mode. This actually changes where the music is coming from on your radio, whether it's AM, FM, satellite radio, USB, auxiliary, or CD. This button here will cycle through the different presets that you have on your radio simply by hitting up or down. So I'll move over to show you. As we do each one, you can see it goes through the different presets regardless of which direction you go. We have our Bluetooth hands-free right here. Very simple to operate. This is something that we try and help you set up before you ever leave the dealership. However, we anticipate that you're going to change phones before you change your vehicle. So all you do is hit the voice recognition button right here and follow the prompts. It will talk you through how to set up your new phone connected to the Bluetooth. Just make sure that you go into the Bluetooth settings on your phone and then follow the prompts. Our volume for the radio is right here as well. So as you can hear, it goes up and down nice and easy. This is designed so that your hands stay on the steering wheel at all times. There's no distractions and you still have full control of your radio and your phone while maintaining eye contact on the road. Over on the right side of the steering column we have our wipers. Simply pushing up once will make one swipe pass across the windshield for a mist. This will clear off any mist that you might have on the window. Down once puts you in intermittent. From there, this dial will allow you to set the speed for your intermittent. A second tap down puts us into regular mode, and then one more puts us on high. If you want to clear off your windshield, simply pull this back towards you. I'll demonstrate here. And it sprays on the windshield and it cleans it all off. So nice and easy, very simple to operate. We're going to move over to the other side of our steering column here for our signals and our lights. So our lights, very simple. Right here they're in the off position. We have our park lights and we have our actual headlights here. We also have fog lights. So your fog lights will only work while the headlights are on. So if I look at the dash here, there's nothing shows up while the fog lights are on. However, if I turn my lights on, everything lights up, and then simply by turning that dial, the fog lights do come on as well. Up to signal to the right, down to signal to the left. You can turn your high beams on simply by pushing forward and leaving it, or you can flash them just by pulling it towards you. Down on the left side of the dash here, we've got a couple buttons. So we've got our side mirrors right here. Simply push to the left or the right, depending on which way you want to set it. Once you're done, I recommend setting it back to the center. That way, should you accidentally hit the button, it's not going to move your mirrors. We have our hill descent assist. So when you engage that, and we see up here in the dash, it's flashing. That will help prevent you from picking up a bunch of speed on the way down a large hill. It's easier on your brakes and allows you to come down at a controlled speed. The cargo lamp, when that's pushed, will turn the lamp on for the back area so that you can see inside the bed when it's dark out. Onto our center console here. So we've got a nice display here. If I put this into reverse, we can see our backup camera. Now because of the proximity to a flower box and a vehicle behind me, the sonar is beeping. However, down below here there is a button. If I push that, the beeping stops and you see it says off. So you can stop the sonar if it's something that you don't like. We've got AM, FM settings, satellite radio, which comes free for the first 3 months. Media is going to go through auxiliary, CD, USB, and Bluetooth. And then we head back to auxiliary. So there's lots of options to play music here. If you have an iPod connected, you can actually access the menu here. Seek and Cat will go through and find different radio stations for you, aside from just your presets. It will also skip tracks on CD or a Bluetooth connected device. We have our back button here. So the back button is for our settings. If we go into the settings, we see we've got all kinds of different settings here. So I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to change this bass back to normal. And all I do as I get to each one is I push the enter settings button again and then turn the dial. Push it once more to come back out. This is also where you change your clock. Very, very simple to change the clock. So once I get down here, push the enter settings button once. And I notice my hour highlights. So it's the hour that I can change by turning the dial. If I push it a second time, it's my minutes that I can now change. One more push takes me back to where I was. So from here, I can simply hit the back button and I'm back to my main screen. We've got our presets for our radio here. You can manually find your radio station just by tuning here. And then we've got our power button for the radio, as well as the volume. Down below here, we've got our climate control. So because you have the SV Premium package, you have dual climate control. This is beautiful when you and your passenger like different temperatures. Right now, everything is set to the driver's side. However, if I push this dual button, right away I notice the temperature has changed. If I change this side, it's only this side that's changing. Same for over here. This is a really nice feature, and then once your passenger gets out, simply push the button again and everything resets to the driver's side setting. If you want to manually alter the fan, we have this dial here where you can do that. You can also turn it off just by pushing the button. If you want to turn it back on, just hit the auto button. Everything comes back on nice and easy. This auto button will allow you to adjust the temperature for both if it's on the regular setting or for just the driver's side. Turn the air conditioning off there. When it's on auto, it's going to do what it needs to get the cabin to the temperature that's set. So in the winter, it's going to put warm air out of your vents to get you up to that temperature. In the summer, it's going to put cool air out. And what will happen is when the vehicle gets turned on, this fan is going to be way down near the bottom because the vehicle hasn't warmed up yet. As it starts to warm up, that fan's going to start creeping up all on its own to help get the temperature of the cabin where it needs to be a little bit faster. With that said, once it gets closer to that cabin temperature, that fan is automatically going to dial back all on its own, so you won't need to worry about touching that. We've got our different modes down here. We've got air conditioning, air out of the front vents up here, air that goes to the vents and the floor. Right now it's currently set for the floor because, especially during the winter, heat rises. This will help warm up the entire cabin a little bit faster. We can have it on the floor and the windshield here. This will go strictly to the windshield. This is to activate the heated side mirrors. This will allow you to clear off your mirrors. So if I look right now, they're pretty covered in dew. I'm going to activate this. In a moment or two, I'll show you again what the side mirrors look like. They should be nice and clear. And this is for our recycled air. Down below here, we've got a few buttons. We've got our heated seats, high and low, same as all of our Nissan products. We've got our traction control. I definitely recommend just leaving this alone unless you're very comfortable and familiar in driving with the traction control off. Most people tend to leave it alone because when you get in the snow and you turn that off, yeah, your wheels will spin faster to allow you to get a little more push, but your vehicle is also going to slide from side to side. This button, as we mentioned, is for the sonar, for your backup camera, and then we've got our heated seat for the passenger side. We've also got our dial here. Now, right now we're in two-wheel drive. That is rear-wheel drive. We can flip over to 4 high, and you can do that on the fly. Be sure to check your manual to see what the maximum speeds are for this. If you want to go to 4 low, we notice I can go over, and it's now flashing 4 low up here. Again, follow through the manual to make sure that you're getting all of that right. We want to make sure that everything is working exactly the way that it's supposed to be on your vehicle for you. Over on the side over here, we've got an auxiliary port and a USB port, as well as a 12-volt power port. Gear shift is nice and easy to operate. You do have an overdrive button here as well to turn it off. Nice cup holders, and we've got our handbrake right here. Alright, so if we have a look at the side mirror there, it's already starting to clear off. It will continue to do so as long as that button is pushed right there. These are extremely nice seats, very, very comfortable. Easy to adjust. You've got a little lever here in the front, and you've got the same thing on the passenger side over there. That's how you move them forward and back, and then you can tilt the back seat the back of the seat right here. Access the back part of this beautiful truck. Once the front door is open, we simply open this here, and then we've got access into the back here. Not really meant for passengers for any period of time. However, you can sit somebody back there for a short period of time. There is seat belts in place. This box here has the cleats for your Untitled system. So if we look in the back of the truck, we see we've got a nice spring and box liner, and we've got the rails around the top there. We also have the same things on the bottom. That's for the Untitled system. There's 4 cleats in this box, very heavy duty cleats that you can put into the Untitled system. From there, you can use them to tie down anything that you need to. Makes it nice and easy, gives you good access to that. Finally, we have our auto dimming rear view mirror. So we see here, we've got a few features on it. It will auto dim as a vehicle with their lights on if they're bright behind you, gets close. Also, we've got a little compass direction up the top here, and we can see the temperature outside right now is a balmy 3 degrees. Congratulations again on the purchase of your Frontier 2018 SV Premium. I know that you're going to love this truck. It is a fantastic truck. You bought it because you loved it, and you will continue to love it. If you have any further questions after watching this video, please feel free to contact me via text, phone, or email. All of my contact will follow. I am Robert Tighe. I'm at O'Regan's Nissan in Dartmouth, and I look forward to helping you in any way possible. And if you should decide to drop in, I will definitely help you out. And if I'm not around, anybody at our dealership here will help you out. No issues whatsoever, no questions asked. Congratulations again, and hope to see you again soon.